Hello, we're gonna do a story walk. It's been a little while since I've done one of these with, Nebraska winters, but it's like 70 degrees, so we're gonna get back to it. This one is called The Hugosaurus by Rachel Bright and Chris Chatterton. Okay, so look over there, but it's cute, so hopefully we. Nice day to be out. Someone playing in the sand volleyball area over there. They're not playing sand volleyball. They're enjoying the sand, I guess. This stands where you can do regular volleyball, pickleball, and maybe that's it. I was thinking there's a thing, but I think it might just be those two. I don't play either, so forget. But yeah, there's at least one volleyball and two pickleball. Of course, there, and then on the other side is the basketball. All right, a little Hugosaurus who was feeling very happy and blew a kiss back to her pappy. There's Pappy. We're on the other side of the library. Toward the end of this, you'll get to see some of the updates they've made in the park here as we go along. A bit more to do here than some recent projects. So we'll look at those as we go by the different ones. Okay. There's a little bit of glare. There we go. That's better. For today, it was a special day. A day to make some friends. A chance to run and hide and seek. We're playing Let's Pretend. The Ceratosaurus and Pegosaur had never been apart, but out into the world she went with wonder in her heart. That's the little sign. There. Done quite a bit of this. Worked on the patio with the library, and they got some solar stuff near there. And I know they've worked on the some of the outdoor areas, and we'll get to that when we come around the other side. There's some musical stuff they can play with year round, and some exercise stuff that I think is year round too. At least it's a permanent fixture in the park. I don't think I'd want to be out there when the snow is falling, but I guess you could. So, let the kid pass. He's got his helmet on and all that good stuff, so. And in the dappled sunlight, she broke into a run. It wasn't long before she saw some others having fun. Yeah, she'll make new friends. Yeah, I think this is that bench we just saw a newspaper article about that bench. Gone through some old papers. I think. That's like made out of recycled stuff. It's a cool story. sure what happened there. Okay. Hello, she called and gave a wave, exploding in a grin. All the other little dinosaurs said, "Hey, come here, join in." She greeted every one of them and told them all her name. They played and laughed so perfectly at many kinds of games. Kid must have wanted the truck driver to honk. That's nice. And to start with, it was wonderful. They all slid down the slide. But then they started wondering whose turn it was to hide. A squabbling was bubbling and growing up and out. Those little dinosaurs began to roar and shout. Pretty soon, I've been telling you for water aerobics. I know it's only March, but May coming. So there's something to look forward to. Alright. I'll go first, said one of them. No, me, they replied another. Then he stopped an angry foot and which scared his little brother. I don't want to play with you, a grumpy horse cried. You're always spoiling everything. Another one replied. Fight time's getting serious now. I'm just kind of doing it that way because otherwise we're kind of directly in the sun. Which at least is still up. Kind of getting longer today. Somebody out walking a dog. I think there was some kids up here when I first pulled up, but he disappeared. And they have several of them, but they're that frisbee golf stuff. So that's fairly new to our park. Hugosaurus felt quite lost. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How could she bring the sunshine back and chase away the tears? Okay, we're halfway here. Just then a fuzzy platypus waddled up on by. She paused by Hugosaurus and looked her in the eye. What? He wisely offered. What'd your pappy say to do? What makes you feel better? Then you could try that too. Our little Hugosaurus, she thought of something snug. If ever she was sad, her dad would wrap her in a... Wait till the next one. Okay. Also enjoying some of the new activities over there. Once it gets nicer, I think I want to try out some of the new exercisey stuff they put in. Been a while since I've done this walk. A hug. I kind of guessed that, but yeah. It's kind of a little substation, water tower. Yeah, they've got some stuff that they have. So there's some old pieces I remember when I was little. And we got some brand new stuff that kind of showed up last fall. And oh, I hate that spinny thing. Anyway. So that was what she did. She asked to hug them one by one. Oh, that kid's having fun with it. I remember getting sick on it, so it's not my favorite, but I'm a family with a couple of little kids, a dog. So this little area here, I'll try to zoom in, is, there we go, as slow as I can, is some musical things that bright colors and kids can enjoy. And I'll pull back out a little bit. Here's one of the frisbee golf things. Some of these, and then I think we've got more other new stuff to show you. Okay, back with this a little bit more. It says to hug the one you were reading this with. Okay. We'll kind of zoom in on the lecture area. Looks like 4 different types of things. I'm kind of looking at this side. So, at least 4 different types of outdoor exercise area. Okay. And slowly they start fighting and remembered to have fun. Not only that, but magic spread amongst those twitching ferns. The little friends, they hid in seats and beautifully took turns. Everybody's happy again. Yeah, there's one looks like a foot deal when you sit. Maybe there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. So I do look forward to trying around that hill one of these days soon. so these little signs are every so far. This golf cart, and it tells you the par, and that one's a par 3. Okay. And if a squabble simmered, and if a quabble simmered, the outcome was to be gentle, to be a lot more mindful, and a lot less accidental. Our little Dinosaurs, she started off some ripples, and soon those little huggles, they became some double triples. Woohoo! Okay, I'll tell you a little more once I get to the experience with them. Okay, just a couple more and I can upload this to YouTube or whatever. So when you choose to shrug it off or maybe hug it out, there's no need for all that stomping. You won't want to pout or shout. And in choosing to be kind and nice, you might just change one mind. And that in turn might shape a world. Okay. Almost up to the library. See their little new porch area. So we got most of the old stuff. We've added some new stuff and nice little blend of stuff happening up here. Alright. Where everyone is kind. Sounds good to me. One more deal and then we'll wait for them to put up another one. So there's like 5 different areas. We've worked on a lot of it, but I think as the spring and summer comes, they'll get everything finished. Now this is probably the old part. This is the old entrance. Yeah, and then there's the new patio area, but it's attached to the library, so very cool. Old Lucy's pantry there. Alright, well that's the end of our story time, folks. Come walk with me some other time.